So, the directions for lesson 26 problem set says, the cubes below represent cube sticks. Draw a line from the cube stick to the matching number bond. Then we're going to fill in a number bond if it is not complete. Again, those directions say the squares below represent cube sticks. Draw a line from the cube stick to the matching number bond and fill in a number bond if it is not complete. However, I did go ahead and just draw this out on my whiteboards. So we're going to count, and then we're just going to simply just write the numbers underneath. That way we don't get confused. Okay. So let's count how many black squares we have and then how many white squares we have. And then we're just going to write those numbers underneath. But first, let's count how many cubes we have all together. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm just going to simply just write the number 9 right here to the side of that. That lets me know how many we have all together. And then we're going to go ahead and count the black squares. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 cubes that are the color black. So I just simply wrote the number 7 underneath. And now we have some squares that are not black. So let's count to see how many that are not black. Ready? Go. 1, 2. So now we know there are 2 squares that are not colored. All right, very good. Now we're going to move on. We're going to go down to the second cube stick and repeat the same process. So we're going to count to see how many we have, and then we need to figure out how many squares we have that are black and then how many squares we have that are white. So put your finger on that first square. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, we have 9 cubes all together, okay? Now let's count to see how many black squares we have. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. We have 8, so what I'm going to do is just write the number 8 right underneath it. And then we need to go back and count how many we do not have that are not black. So we just have 1. So I'm just going to write the number 1. I hope this is not confusing for you all. So for the first one, we have 7 black squares and 2 white squares, and that gives us 9. So if you want to actually erase that number 9 and put the equal sign, that might help you. We can write number sentences if that might be a little bit better. So I'm just going to go back and let's just do that. We can write 7 plus 2 equals 9. Same thing for here. That way no one gets confused. So we do know that there are 8 black squares. And then we just found out that there's 1 that is not black. And then we found out that we do have a total of 9 squares. Okay? Now let's do the same thing for down here. Let's count to see how many squares we have all together first. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we know that there are 9 squares all together. So I'm just going to write the number 9 right here. Okay? And now we have to figure out how many black squares we have, or black cubes we have, okay? Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3. Very good. We have 3 black cubes. Okay? Now let's see how many white cubes we have. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so we know that we already started with 3. And then we have 6 white squares, which still gives us a total of 9. All right, let's move on down to that last cube stick. Let's count our squares all together first. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here we are again. We have 9 squares in total. Now we have to figure out what two numbers make the number 9. Number 9, I'm sorry. So let's start with our finger right here on this first cube, and let's count to see how many black squares we have. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 black cubes. All right. Now let's see how many white cubes we have. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. So we know that 4 and 5, or 4 plus 5, gives us a total of 9. So now that we have this information, we now have to figure out which number bonds go with our number sentences, okay? So let's see. Our first number sentence says we have 7 plus 2 equals 9. So let's see where we would draw our, where we will start here. We have to figure out where we're going to draw our line to. If we're going to draw it to this number bond, this number bond, this number bond, or this number bond, okay? All right, so again, our number sentence was 7 plus 2, okay? So this first one says there are a total of 9, and then we have the numbers 7 and 2. So 7 and 2 equals 9. So would we draw our line from here to here? Yes, we would. So I'm going to just draw my line from here to here because that is the same thing. All right. Let's go to the next one. This one says 8 plus 1 equals 9. 8 plus 1 equals 9. So let's go over here and see which number bond says 8 plus 1 equals 9. So this one says there are a total of 9 squares, but we have 5 that are maybe black or white, and we have 4 that are either black or white. This one says we have a total of 9 squares, but we have a total of either 8 black squares or 8 white squares, and then we don't know what number goes here. And then this one says we have a total of 9 squares, but we do know we have 3. Let's see. This one says 8 plus 1. So if we're counting and we start with the number 8 and we try to get to the number 9, we know that if we start with the number 8, to get to the number 9, we have to just lift one more finger, and that will give us 9. So 8 and 1 equals 9. So we're going to draw our line from this cube stick to this cube stick. All right, now let's go to this one. This says 3 plus 6 equals 9. 3 plus 6 equals 9. So we have 2 number bonds left. We have one that says 5 plus 4 equals 9, and then we have one that says 3 plus blank equals 9. All right, again, our number sentence says 3 plus 6 equals 9. So we have to figure out what number is missing here to get us a total of 9. All right, so if we have 9 and we take away 3, we know that that answer is 6. So we're going to draw our line from this dot to this dot. Are we okay? All right. And lastly, this number sentence says 4 plus 5 equals 9. 5 plus 4 or 4 plus 5 equals 9. So I'm just going to draw my line from here to here. Does that make sense? All right, very good. Now, if you turn your pages, it says we are going to draw and color some cube sticks to match the number bonds. And then we're going to fill in the number bond if it is not complete. Okay? So, Miss Mitchell actually has some cube sticks in front of her. So we'll also be doing this together. So, the first one says we have 5 and 4. That equals 9. So, Miss Mitchell went ahead and put 5 Lincoln cubes together as well as 4. So all you would have to do is you can take 2 different color markers. So I'm going to use my black marker. And so what I'm going to do is draw a 9 stick. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we need 9, so I need to draw 2 more. And let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But we got to make sure that 5 of those are colored one color, and then 4 of those are colored another number. So another color, I'm sorry. So I'm just going to color this. I'm going to color 5 red. And then I'm going to color 5 pink. Okay? I'm sorry, 4 pink. And that is your number bond that they have provided for you. Okay, so it should look like this for the first problem on page 112. All right, very good. So the second problem says we have a total of 9 Lincoln cubes, but 8 of them should be one color. And then we have to figure out what number, how many more we're going to color, or how many more we need to get to 9 to fill in our number bond, okay? All right, so what I'm going to do is color 8. I recreated me a new 9 stick, except this time we're going to color 8 of those. And so it should look like this. And while you are coloring, I'm going to go ahead and create our number bond. So I'm going to give you about 1 more minute. All right, so the number bond wants us to have a total of 9 cubes, but 8 of those need to be one color, and we have to figure out how many more we need to fill in our number bond, and that has to be colored. How many we have left needs to be colored. Okay, so let's count 8. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we have 8. We have 8, okay? So how many do we have left that are not colored? 1. Very good. 1. So that needs to be colored a different color. I'm going to color this one pink. And then because we know we have 1, I'm going to fill in our number bond and write the number 1. So then you'll have a number sentence that says 1 plus 8 equals 9. Okay? All right. All right, and for your last problem, it says, create your own 9-stick cube, and then you're going to fill in a number bond to match. So I'm going to go ahead and create a 9-stick. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. So since we have a total of 9, we're going to go ahead and create our number bond. Okay. And because we know how many we already have all together, I'm going to write that number in this top part of the number bond because it represents a whole number. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in a number bond. I'm going to put in the number 2 right here, which means we know that 2 of our Lincoln cubes and our cube stick are going to be colored one number, and then the rest are going to be colored a different color, okay? So I'm going to use my red. I'm going to use my red marker, and I'm going to color 2 Lincoln cubes. Okay. I'm going to color 2 Lincoln cubes to represent the number 2 in our in our number bond. Then we have to figure out how many we have left, and that's how many we need to color and write that number in our number bond. Okay. So let's count. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 cubes that are not colored. So what I'm going to do is color 7. I'm going to write the number 7 in our number bond, as well as color 7. Okay? And this is how your cube stick as well as your number bond should look, okay? Are there any questions? All right, so again, this number bond reads 2 plus 7 or 7 plus 2 equals 9. And your cube stick also says 2 plus 7 equals 9. I really hope you enjoyed our lesson today. And I will see you all next week. Bye.